Ellen soon learns firsthand the dangers of the South Atlantic. She is battling 80-kilometer-per-hour winds and 12-meter waves. It is bitterly cold. A sudden gust of wind catches her sail and knocks the boat on its side. It rights itself, but the sail is damaged. The winds causing Ellen so much trouble are the polar easterlies. This global wind pattern forms as cold air near the South Polar region sinks and flows back toward lower latitudes. Ellen will spend a good part of her journey battling these winds and the waves they create. To continue sailing, Ellen must repair her wind-damaged sail. It requires a climb up the 27-meter mast in rough weather.
Freezing cold, your body goes numb because it's so cold, and it takes a long time.
A sudden change in wind could flip the boat, and Ellen with it.
I remember thinking, physically this is going to kill me. But then just hanging on and hugging the mast and saying to myself, well, you don't have an option. Just do it.
And she does. By late December, Ellen is halfway through her journey.
Happy Christmas, 25th of December.
She's been at sea for 6 weeks. The waters around Antarctica throw another surprise her way.
It's unbelievable. There's a row of 5 icebergs. There's one which just passed really close.
The winds have forced her to sail straight into a field of icebergs.
Iceberg watch.
Ellen gets so close, she can see caves sculpted into the ice. When Ellen finally bids goodbye to Antarctica, she is grateful. She's back in the South Atlantic, heading north off the east coast of South America. The air is getting warmer, the ocean calmer. The southeast trade winds carry her toward the equator.
Good morning, camera. Here we are in the doldrums. We are, as I speak, 2.1 miles south of the equator, so we can probably even see it.
The doldrums, dreaded by sailors the world over. A virtual dead zone for wind. Along the equator, warm air rises steadily. Cool air moves in, but is warmed rapidly and rises before it moves very far. Consequently, the winds here are very weak.
Feel the heat. Wind's died. See the glasses.
When she finally crosses the equator, Ellen's on the home stretch. Less than 6,000 kilometers to go. At 30 degrees latitude, she'll encounter another global wind pattern, the prevailing westerlies, that will propel her back toward France. Ellen's standing in the race is good, 2nd place. Does she ever consider she might actually win?
No, because you don't know that until you cross the finish line. You can't afford to let yourself think things like that.
In February, after 3 months at sea, the coastline of France is in sight. Ellen and her boat, damaged several times over the 97-day journey, limp toward the finish. People all over the world have followed Ellen's progress. Thousands are waiting in poor weather for her to reach dock. Ellen's finish is one for the record books. She is the youngest skipper to sail around the world, the fastest woman sailor ever, and the 2nd solo sailor to travel the globe in less than 100 days. As sailors have done for centuries, Ellen relied on global winds to power her journey. Winds that at times threatened to capsize her boat, and at others had left her drifting in stagnant waters. According to Ellen, the worst part of the ordeal was the moment she had to step off her boat.
I can't explain it. But all I can say is I didn't want to get off and I didn't want to end it. It was the most amazing experience of my life. And the moment I touched that dock, it was over.
What is the relationship between air pressure and wind?